Wait until you see this because you're probably walking past some of the best garden tools in Dollar Tree without even realizing it. I'm not talking about the usual gloves, pots or watering cans everyone already knows about. I'm talking about items hiding in the pet aisle, the kitchen section, and even the party aisle that gardeners are using right now to solve real problems for a fraction of the cost. These are clever, unconventional finds that can protect your plants, improve growth, and save you serious money this season. Welcome to Timeless Gardening, where we focus on smart, creative ways to grow a beautiful garden without overspending. If you love discovering budget-friendly ideas that actually work, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Let's dive in, and I'll show you how to see Dollar Tree with completely new eyes. Item number 1. Wire mesh waste baskets. Item 1 is one of the most overlooked but powerful garden hacks you can find at Dollar Tree, and it doesn't come from the garden aisle at all. Wire mesh waste baskets from the home organization section can be turned into instant plant protectors that solve one of the biggest frustrations gardeners face: animals destroying young plants overnight. When you flip one upside down and place it over seedlings or newly transplanted plants, it acts like a breathable barrier that keeps birds, squirrels, rabbits, and even neighborhood cats out, while still allowing sunlight, rain, and airflow to reach the plant. Unlike plastic covers or solid cloches, these don't trap heat or moisture, which helps prevent rot and stress on tender plants during warm days. What makes this hack even better is how much money it saves compared to traditional garden alternatives. Glass or metal cloches can easily cost $20 to $40 each, yet this does the same job for a fraction of the price and is far more durable for everyday use. You can secure the basket with simple garden stakes or tent pegs so it won't blow away, and when the plant outgrows it, you can reuse the basket elsewhere in the garden. Many gardeners even spray paint them in neutral or earthy tones, so they blend seamlessly into the landscape, proving that practical garden solutions don't have to look cheap or out of place. Item number 2. Pet storage containers. Item 2 comes straight from the pet aisle, and it's one of those finds that makes you wonder why it isn't sold as a garden product already. Pet food and treat storage containers are sturdy, deep, and perfectly sized for container gardening, especially for house plants or patio plants that need room for strong root growth. Many of these containers are slightly taller than standard planters, which makes them ideal for plants that don't like shallow soil. Some are even semi-transparent, allowing you to keep an eye on moisture levels so you're not guessing when to water. With a few simple drainage holes added to the bottom, they instantly function like professional-grade planters. What really sets these containers apart is how clean and modern they look compared to most budget pots. Similar planters at garden centers can cost 3 or 4 times as much, yet these hold up just as well and often last multiple seasons. They're especially useful for indoor plants, balcony gardens, or small patios where you want everything to look cohesive without spending a fortune. You can leave them as they are for a minimalist look or customize them with spray paint to match your space. It's a smart, affordable way to elevate your garden without sacrificing style or function. Item number 3. Pool noodles. Item 3 might sound surprising at first, but it's one of the smartest tricks for anyone who uses large or decorative planters. Pool noodles from the seasonal aisle can be cut and layered inside wide containers to create a false bottom before adding soil. This lifts your plant higher in the pot, which instantly makes arrangements look fuller and more intentional, especially for flowers or cascading plants. More importantly, it improves drainage by preventing excess water from collecting at the bottom, reducing the risk of root rot and soggy soil that can stunt growth. This simple hack also saves a significant amount of money and effort. Large planters can require bags and bags of soil, which gets expensive fast and makes containers heavy and hard to move. By using pool noodles to take up unused space, you reduce the amount of soil needed while still giving your plants the depth they actually require. Gardeners who use this method often notice healthier roots and better growth because the soil dries more evenly. It's an easy, lightweight solution that turns oversized planters from a problem into an advantage. Item number 4. Hula hoops. Item 4 is one of the most creative Dollar Tree garden hacks, and a major reason gardeners are rethinking how they protect their plants. Hula hoops from the toy or seasonal aisle can be cut at the seam and pushed into the ground along a garden bed to create sturdy arches. Once spaced out, they form the perfect frame for grow tunnels that can be covered with frost cloth, shade fabric, or garden netting. This setup helps shield plants from cold snaps, intense sun, and hungry pests, all without blocking airflow or light. What makes this especially useful is how versatile it is throughout the growing season. In early spring, the hoops help protect tender seedlings from unexpected frost. As temperatures rise, the same structure can be used to provide shade for leafy greens that bolt in the heat, or to support netting that keeps birds and insects away from crops. Traditional hoop houses can cost hundreds of dollars, but this version delivers the same function for just a few dollars, making it accessible for gardeners at any level. Item number 5. Hanging basket planters. Item 5 is all about using everyday Dollar Tree items to add beauty and atmosphere to your garden without expensive decor. Plastic hanging basket planters, which most people only see as basic plant holders, can be transformed into charming garden lanterns with just a little creativity. By flipping the basket upside down and placing solar lights or battery-operated fairy lights inside, you create a soft, glowing effect that looks far more expensive than it is. Hung from tree branches, pergolas, or shepherd hooks, these instantly make outdoor spaces feel warm and inviting. Beyond the visual appeal, this hack is incredibly practical for anyone who enjoys spending time outdoors in the evening. Store-bought garden lanterns and decorative lights can be surprisingly costly, especially when you want several for a larger space. This approach allows you to light pathways, patios, or garden seating areas for a fraction of the price, while still maintaining a cohesive look. With a quick coat of spray paint in black, copper, or bronze, these baskets blend seamlessly into almost any garden style, proving that budget-friendly doesn't have to mean boring. Item number 6. Craft sticks and bamboo skewers. Item 6 solves a problem every gardener faces sooner or later, keeping track of what's planted where. Craft sticks and bamboo skewers from the craft aisle make excellent plant labels that are both affordable and easy to customize. Popsicle-style craft sticks work perfectly for seed trays and small pots, while longer bamboo skewers are ideal for deeper containers and garden beds where labels need to be visible above the soil. Written on with a paint pen, the names stay clear and readable far longer than marker on plastic tags. What makes this option especially appealing is how flexible and reusable it can be. You can seal the writing with clear nail polish to protect it from rain, or paint the sticks with chalkboard paint and use chalk markers, so they can be wiped clean and reused each season. Some gardeners even color code them to group herbs, vegetables, and flowers at a glance. Compared to store-bought plant markers that fade, break, or get lost, this is a simple system that's reliable, inexpensive, and surprisingly long-lasting. Item number 7. Floral branch yard stakes. Item 7 is a standout because it adds visual interest to the garden without relying on blooms that fade or require maintenance. Floral branch yard stakes from Dollar Tree look like decorative garden art you'd normally find at a specialty shop, yet they're affordable enough to use in multiple areas. Tucked into flower beds, large planters, or quiet corners of the yard, they instantly add height, color, and a sense of movement that makes the space feel more designed and intentional. These stakes are especially useful during seasons when flowers aren't at their peak, or in areas where plants struggle to thrive. They bring life to sparse spots, and pair beautifully with cottage-style or whimsical garden themes. With a light coat of clear outdoor sealer, the colors last much longer and resist fading from sun and rain. It's an easy way to refresh your garden's look, without planting, watering, or waiting for anything to grow. Item number 8. Vegetable storage containers. Item 8 is one of those rare finds that feels like it was accidentally designed for gardeners. Vegetable storage containers from the kitchen aisle, especially the ones with a removable inner basket, can be turned into highly effective self-watering planters with almost no effort. The outer container acts as a water reservoir, while the inner basket holds the soil and plant roots above the water line. As the soil dries, it naturally pulls moisture upward, keeping plants evenly hydrated without constant attention. This setup works exceptionally well for herbs, leafy greens and strawberries, which prefer consistent moisture but suffer when overwatered. What makes this hack so valuable is how closely it mimics expensive self-watering planters sold online and in garden centers. Those systems often cost $20 or more, yet this version delivers the same benefits for a fraction of the price, using an item most people would never associate with gardening. The built-in drainage holes in the basket prevent soggy roots, while the clear or semi-clear container lets you see exactly when it's time to refill the water. For busy gardeners or anyone growing in containers, this is a simple low-cost solution that can dramatically improve plant health and growth. Item number 9. Retractable hangers. Item 9 is a simple yet incredibly practical tool that transforms the way you manage hanging plants. Retractable hangers from the organization section are designed to extend and pull back easily, making them perfect for hanging baskets, trailing vines, or even small potted plants. With this hack, you can hang plants high to create a layered, dynamic display, then pull them down when it's time to water, prune, or check for pests. No ladder required. It's a clever way to combine style with convenience, keeping your garden accessible and organized. Beyond watering, these hangers offer added flexibility for protecting plants from animals or harsh weather. You can adjust the height depending on the season or your garden setup, and they're strong enough to support heavier trailing plants, like ivy or string of pearls. They also double as a solution for bird feeders or decorative garden items that need to be elevated and out of reach of squirrels. At just a few dollars each, this simple organizational tool provides functionality, safety, and visual appeal, all in one, making it an under-the-radar must-have for any gardener. Item number 10. Party plates. Item 10 is both clever and beneficial for your garden's ecosystem. Plastic party plates, often found in the party aisle, make perfect shallow bird baths that are safe for birds, bees, butterflies, and even small pollinators. Most traditional bird baths are too deep, which can be dangerous for smaller birds or insects trying to drink or bathe. By placing a few plates on flat surfaces or shallow stands, you create a safe, accessible water source that attracts wildlife while keeping them out of harm's way. Adding a few small stones or pebbles gives insects a landing spot and adds a natural touch to the setup. The simplicity of this hack is what makes it so effective. Party plates are inexpensive, easy to clean, and lightweight, so you can move them around your garden as needed or replace them each season. This approach encourages biodiversity, supports pollinators essential for your vegetables and flowers, and creates a lively, dynamic outdoor space. For under $2, you can turn overlooked plates into a functional feature that helps your plants thrive indirectly by attracting the right visitors, proving that even the simplest items can make a big difference in your garden. And there you have it, 10 unconventional Dollar Tree items that can completely change the way you garden. From wire baskets that protect your seedlings to party plates that support wildlife, each of these hacks proves that great gardening isn't about spending more money. It's about being creative, resourceful, and willing to look at everyday items in a new way. With a little imagination, you can turn ordinary objects into tools that improve plant health, add beauty, and save time and money, all while keeping your garden functional and thriving. If this inspired you to see your local Dollar Tree differently, go ahead and hit that like button and leave a comment telling me which non-garden item you're excited to try first. Make sure you subscribe to Timeless Gardening for more creative, budget-friendly ideas, and turn on notifications so you don't miss next week's video, where I'll show you how to use those hula hoops to build a full DIY greenhouse for under $10. Your garden is about to get a whole lot smarter and more fun.